give you a pen yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
You want another one?
Sure.
Just remind me, I'll give you another one today.
Okay.
Remind me, I'll give you guys pens too. All right, Kateria, thanks for buying a Tahoe. Look, we really appreciate your business. We can't live without you. Now, because we can't live without you, we're going to give you a little present. All right? It's not a whole lot, but it could mean a whole lot. Okay? I'm going to give you a couple key rings. Now, you can buy a key ring for about $1 or $2 at Walmart, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what's special about these key rings? Well, Kateria, let me ask you a question. Have you ever lost a key fob?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have to pay to have it replaced?
Yes.
And how much was it?
500.
How did that feel?
Terrible.
It felt terrible. You know, any idea why these things cost $500?
They're smart. They connect to your vehicle. They have chips in them.
And they require programming.
And they require
They
programming.
talk to your windows, they talk to your locks, they talk to your car itself. Look, if it's got chips and it's got needs programming, by definition, these are little computers.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're so expensive. Well, number one, if you lose one of these, chances are somebody will find it. But if I lost these, Kateria, how would anybody figure out how to get these back to me? They couldn't.
way.
They couldn't, could they? That's why these are special key rings, okay? These key rings have a code on them and they have a website on it. If this was hooked up to this and I lost these keys, if someone found them, they could go onto the website, punch in that number, and immediately contact me anonymously. I wouldn't know who they were. They wouldn't know exactly who I was. But we could communicate via the website, and there just might be a chance I could get my keys back. Okay?
Right.
Would that be nice?
Yep.
All right. However, what if I had this on a key ring and I dropped it into the lake?
Uh-oh.
Fish not going to give it back to me, right? Fish can't read. Fish don't have computers. So what would I do? Well, I'd have to replace the key fob to the tune of $500. But with this, we're going to pay for it for you. As a matter of fact, we're going to give you $800 a year for replacing key fobs, including programming. Now, when I say a year, this is good for a year. It's complimentary. If you plan on keeping your car longer than a year, and you probably do, well, you can extend this coverage. One of our finance guys will show you how to do that, okay? But for the first year, it's on us. So that's how I want to thank you. And now what we're going to do is we're going to register your keys on this website, so when you leave here, your keys are protected. Cool?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Okay. Look, I'll tell you guys the same thing I told them in Jackson. Whoever kicked this off did a shitty job of teaching you guys how to communicate this. And I don't blame you guys for that. I blame whoever kicked off. The dude from Miami, is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, but because I want to go back to that. It might not make any sense, for us to talk about it. But I remember that David was right there, and the guy was right there, and he was saying the same thing. They say, okay, let's say for instance that we already agree with the numbers and everything, the customer they are about to go into finance and everything. That's when you start talking about this cause. And that's another closing.
Okay, yeah. Well, that would make sense.
And that's a closing tool.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
So they bought the car, but they haven't gone into F&I yet.
Yeah.
That would make perfectly good sense.
Don't wait until they go into finance and later you gonna say,
if we did this at delivery, it's too late for finance, right? Right. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Then now I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. All right. What's a more effective way of communication? Presentation or conversation?
Right. Oh, presentation?
Or conversation? Which one's more effective?
Conversation.
I think a conversation.
Conversation. Okay? I didn't present this we had a conversation about it, didn't we?
Yes.
I discovered that you had lost a key fob, that you had paid $500. This was going to, once I discover a customer has paid to have a key fob replaced, this gets really easy. Okay? It's the customers who have never replaced a key fob where you've got to do a little bit more work. And in fact, statistics say if 100 people lose a key fob, how many will actually pay to have it replaced?
It depends on if they had two from the get-go.
Well, okay, good point. Let's assume they've got two.
Okay.
Great point. Only 10. Only excuse me, only 10% will replace it. The rest of them just take better care of their last key fob. But when you trade a vehicle, is it worth more if you got two key fobs?
Not all the time.
Well, it should be. In fact, I tell a customer it is. I don't know whether it is or not. Okay, but I tell a customer it is. Because think about that. If I've got two key fobs, you don't have to replace it because when you sell a used car, don't most customers want two key fobs when they buy it?
Yeah.
So if it doesn't come with two key fobs, you guys have to pay for a key fob. All right? All right. Let's try it.